Hi, good afternoon. It's Will Szilagyi with WilliamsHomeSellers Real Estate. Topic of today's discussion is short sales. Unfortunately, short sales are not associated with a positive set of circumstances. Normally, they're a result of some type of financial hardship, a job loss, which is very common. In fact, there's so many short sales today that the lion's share of all real estate transactions involve some type of a distress sale, whether it's a bank-owned REO property or a short sale. What we do know is that the regulations and the ultimate outcome for a short sale can vary from state to state. In Colorado, there's a couple things you have to be concerned with in that, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But according to my notes, what I have written down is the ultimate goal for a short sale is getting the seller relief of the debt and also getting a financial burden lifted. If you're in this position, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the ultimate goal is obviously to get that burden taken off of you. The other thing to be aware of is in today's real estate market, a lot of agents are not really looking out for their sellers. By that I mean that in the process, they're actually not looking out for the seller's best interest, but they're more negotiating with the bank, which may be in direct contradiction to what the bank wants. So ultimately, it's the seller's decision whether or not a short sale is accepted and closed. So if you go down the road of having a short sale, be advised that you don't actually have to close it if the terms aren't ready to your liking. Today in the market, many short sales are out there. About 60-70% of all the property listings are some sort of distress. A lion's share of those are short sales. And what we're seeing is that only 24% on a national average of short sales are actually closing. Here in Colorado Springs, with our services, we're currently closing about 90 to 95% of all the short sales that we take on. Now, understanding this, that there's a variety of circumstances that come into play. You've got to worry about your first mortgage, a second mortgage, whether or not you have a HELOC, who's the lender on the deal. All this comes into play. Colorado is a non-recourse state, but there is also the ability for Colorado for them to get some type of deficiency up to a certain amount. So all these are questions that you need to know as far as getting involved with a short sale process if that's something you want to do. Again, the highest and best offer is not always the best circumstance for the buyer, or for the seller. It's possible that you may have an offer that's higher, but the ability for them to close the transaction does not come into play. So the message here is that there's a lot of variables involved in the short sale process. What I might recommend doing is if you're considering doing a short sale, let's sit down for a few minutes. Let's look at the overall circumstance. Let's figure out the timing of the deal. Has there been a notice of election demand recorded? Is there a pending foreclosure date? Who is your lender? Do you have a second? Is it a HELOC? All these type of things come into play to the ultimate outcome and success and help us package the transaction right from the start. So with that being said, if you're considering doing a short sale or looking at a short sale as an option, I'm more than happy to come out and take a look at the property and discuss your options and what may or may not work best for you. Again, my name is William Szilagyi with Williams Homesellers Real Estate. My phone number is 719-646-2634, and then my email address is williams.homesellers@gmail.com. Again, williamshomesellers@gmail.com. Thanks so much, and hope today finds you at much peace. Take care. Bye-bye.